Hello everyone, we are from Group 4. They are Feby Kusliani, Lugi Atiningsih, and Cecilia Fizel Meshaksela. Now, we will explain you our material about young learners and internet. Let's go to the material. The first one is why use internet? The internet is important in the development of the world of education. The role of the internet is as a source of information and data, as well as a means to exchange data and information that is not limited by space and time. The use of the internet to support language learning is a must, not only to increase the effectiveness and quality of learning. By using the internet, educators can no longer rely on traditional methods. Educators explore and transfer teaching grids by utilizing information on the internet. The teaching learning process that was previously dominated by educators has turned upside down, only motivating students to be active in the context of teaching language and literature. The use of the internet can increase the effectiveness and efficiency of learning, which is expected to provide public certification by providing excellent service with result in accordance with the expect standards and objectives. The next is the functions of the internet in the world of education. Facilitates obtaining all kinds of information and communication in learning. The second, as a motivator for all educators to start exploring their creativity. The third is to improve the knowledge and skills of students. And the last, can improve the effectiveness and efficiency of learning. The next is benefit of using the internet in learning and teaching. The first one is to allow time and place flexibility learning interaction or learning from anywhere and anytime. The benefit of the internet for learning activities, where learning resources can be easily accessed by each teacher and student, is the ability to interact anytime and anywhere. That's why students will not be bound by the place and time of organizing learning activities. This convenience makes students submit their assignment to the teacher without having to make an appointment in advance. The second, improving the quality of teaching learning interactions. When a lesson is designed carefully and precisely, the benefits of internet for learning activities that can be obtained are the level or quality of teaching learning interactions will increase. The learning interaction referred to above include between student, between educators and student, and between student and learning materials or ancient interactivity. The third is potential to reach a global audience or can reach students in a global or very broad scope. The benefits of the internet for learning activities where the time and place are flexible. The number of student or student can be reached will be wider and more numerous. Indeed, space and time are not an obstacle at all the following internet usage. The opportunity to learn is really wide open for anyone who needs it. So, anyone, anywhere, and anytime, someone will find too easy to carry out learning activities. The fourth is easy updating of content as well as achievable capabilities. The existence of the internet and the facilities in it provide assistance in the confidence obtained in the development of learning materials. This is one of the benefits of the internet for learning activities on campus or school. Including learning materials will be updated according to demands of the times. The activities of improving learning material, as mentioned above, can be carried out easily and periodically. Improvement in learning methods can also be made based on student feedbacks and on the results of assessment from the authorities. And the last, as an answer to the shortcomings of the conventional type of learning process, the benefits of the internet for the last learning activity is to provide solution to problems that have been faced by conventional learning. In conventional learning, students tend to be recipients or passive, so that the presence of the internet makes it more effective. The internet has been believed to be a revolutionary rather in the global flows of information. If used as well as possible, effective learning activities will be created and learning outcomes will be achieved optimally.
Why the internet is not instructional tool or motivator? Instructional media can be viewed from two words, namely media and instructional. The origin of the word media is the plural of medium that comes from Latin which means intermediary. Etymologically, media is interpreted as an intermediary or messenger from the sender to the recipient of the message. In terminology as formulated by AECT or Association for Educational Communications and Technology, media are all forms and channels used in the process of delivering information. Instructional means learning. So from these two understandings it can be concluded that instructional media are tools that are used as intermediaries in the form of electronic devices, pictures, visual aids, books, and others that are used to distribute the contents of teaching materials to the learner or students. However, sometimes this definition of media is distinguished from equipment. Media or materials are often called software that contains messages or educational information, which usually presented using equipment such as OHT LCD. While the equipment is often referred to as hardware, which means to display messages contained in the media, for example OHP. To make a good use of media, an educator must know the right way to use and choose media that's in accordance with the purpose of teaching. Instructional tools or media divided into several types as follows. The first, print media or printout. Instructional tool or media in printed form is a media that comes from text, images or other supporting illustration that are used as a transmitter of learning information. Print media is divided into three groups. Number one, freelance print media such as books, models, magazines, pictures, handouts, and photographs. Number two, print media on display such as posters, maps, panel boards, or magazines. And number three, projected print media such as OHP or slide projector. The second, audio tools or media. Audio media is a sound-based media, non-verbal sounds and impressions. This instructional tools is suitable for auditory type students such as radio, CD, DVD player, MP3, interactive games, etc. The third, audio-visual media. Media that displays images and audio simultaneously. This media is the media that can be heard as well as seen. The fourth, e-learning. E-learning is an electronic-based learning media that utilizes a computer or laptop connected to a computer network or internet network. This learning media is a modern media that has been widely applied. Internet is a communication network that has a function to connect one electronic media to another. The communication network will convey some information that's sent via signal transmission with an adjusted frequency. Internet and instructional tools are different things. Internet is an instructional tool or motivator. Internet is just a network that runs these instructional tools such as computer or laptop, etc. to make easier the students to access information from all sources.
The Internet classroom environment. The importance of the Internet in foreign language teaching. The issue of using new information technologies in the educational process is one of the most pressing issues. If the purpose of teaching a foreign language is to form the subject skills of intercultural communication, then the use of new information technologies in the teaching of the foreign language will be a necessity arising from the purpose of teaching a foreign language. The topic will be the use of the Internet in foreign language lessons using computer technology. Based on the use of the global Internet, language learners can develop skills in all four types of speech activities. The use of system materials allows them to develop reading and writing skills, enrich the vocabulary. The term Internet is derived from the English word international net, which means international connection. Through the Internet, the language learner can communicate directly with the language representative and in a foreign language lesson. It is possible to create a real model of communication by connecting to the Internet. Using language as a means of communication in a natural language environment. Language learners become accustomed to responding to utterance spontaneously and quickly using a variety of language formulas. In short, the use of innovative technologies in the classroom is the only way to create an environment conducive to its effectiveness, which in turn promotes cooperation and human relations. The application of an innovative approach to teaching is a great achievement of practice-oriented learning, and its quality provides a great, satisfying demand from improving the quality of life as well as achieving the goals of the acquired knowledge in real situation.